So looking once again at what we're building, we notice we've got portfolio here, but we also have a J29 logo. We have the same setup on each of the following pages. The logo, however, is changing depending on its position and its background um, so that it will show up. Okay, so along with the portfolio, we also are going to need to put the logo in there. And looking at the files again, the logo we're looking at here is the brown one. And it is the brown 100. Okay, so that's going to need to, in order to be able to be a block level element and for us to be able to put it where we need to, it's going to have to be in a div. And this whole thing is going to need to be in a div so that we can position it correctly on the page. And we're actually going to call this a header, not a div. Now you can have more than one header on a page. This is indeed a header for this particular section, so it is a proper use of header. This is a class inside head. Since we're classing it, that's a good clue that we're going to reuse it. This section here with the pictures in it needs to be labeled as an article. An article is a major part of a section, and that's what this is. So this article, we're going to call it the class samples. Close the article down below it. That way we will be able to style these pictures appropriately. Now one other thing, all these pictures are going to actually be links, and so is the logo. So let's go ahead and put in an href on that. And we're just going to give it an href back up to the top. Each of these pictures are actually going to be hrefs to detail pages that we may or may not build in this class, but that's where they go to off of this in this site. So we're just going to go ahead and put the pound sign in with each of them and make sure that we close the A tag. And I'm going to copy and paste that down. So we need to put in the link to the top of the page, and that we're going to put in an article. And so it's going to be, the class of this is back to top, and we have the href is to top, and then we can style it later using that style.